Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. Welcome back to Cryptocurrency Theory. Let's talk. How you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to just having a fucking amazing time here, guys. So we got some unfolding news that is happening right now, guys. We got some confirmation from some type of coin here on Cryptocurrency Theory that maybe prices might be moving a little bit up here soon. And that's what we're counting here, guys. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Go ahead and check us out here, guys, and share the video with as many people you guys know or girls know. If you guys are on Twitter, X, do us a big favor since we've been banned from those platforms due to direct threats to people that ran crypto scams in the past. Would definitely help our channel out. And, the members do a great job on that. I know you guys share we got over 1,000 shares on this channel, guys. Can you believe it? So, welcome back. Let's talk, guys. Let's look into the prices. We got yearly highs. You guys were talking about this coin. You guys were telling me, look into it. Yo, Chadwick, look into this coin. Do us a favor and talk about it some more. Well, guys, I have once again been left looking stupid because this coin is hitting a yearly high. So, this is the Japanese Bitcoin, apparently, guys. But I thought Monacoin was Japanese Bitcoin. I don't know what this exactly means. I don't know what this coin exactly does, but my God, it's traded everywhere. And I guess at this point, I guess I should keep more of an open mind on coins other than just OG coins. I mean, we're going to keep talking about the OG coins because I got no plan on selling any of these OG coins. So, nothing's changing. I'm just saying, I guess I got to keep a little bit more of an open mind on some of this stuff because I'm missing out, and I don't like missing out. This is an Ethereum ERC20 utility token, but it's doing pretty damn good, guys. It's hitting a yearly high, so I don't know what the dealio is, guys. Drop it in the channel. We just wanted to see kind of, some people were talking about this coins. I want to say back in February when it did its initial climb back, I guess, into February. It's hovering around, my gosh, it's to the -7th. I mean, this is like a SHIB or something. This is like, very, very small amounts, but nonetheless, guys, the percentage gains do not lie. It's up, what are we up? Almost 200, over 200% in a matter of, just a little time here. Hitting a yearly high, but look how far it's came down, guys. Look how much it's dropped. So it's like, what the hell? Where do we get in on some of this stuff? Is it worth it? I don't know. You guys were telling me to buy it, but I don't know if you guys are still holding it because I don't feel like the same Jasmy people that were talking about this coin are here anymore. I don't know. I haven't heard from the people that were in this coin, a while ago. I didn't hear about them recently in the chat. So are you guys still out there? Are you Jasmy holders still here? Dropping in the channel. Hey, what's up, Mr. Fool? I'm glad I can cater to you. I was actually thinking about you, not in a gay way, but thinking about you getting off work and me catering to your every need, Mr. Fool, because I'm here on your schedule. So take out the trash and get back here because we got stuff to talk about, guys. We were gonna get on here earlier today, but had to do some stuff here. So we're trying to make a daily appearance here on the internet. That way we can have some good camaraderie and some good stuff here. Hey, fam, what's good? You're in Jasmy? So, Kanin, what is the deal with Jasmy, all right? And I know usually you guys come to me on the channel to find out the info, but Kanin, can you drop it in the channel and let us know what it is? Is there something specific going on that is, constituting this price jump? And did you get in on this coin like recently? Or Kanin, did you get in on this coin on its way up? Because, we just saw the graph. Pull it up again here for you. But I'm just curious, what do you guys... Actually, that's the BTC graph. Let's switch it on dollars. It might be a little bit more bullish. All right, now let me check here, guys. I want to make sure we're hitting a yearly high on Jasmy on... okay, we're still hitting a Jasmy yearly high on dollars, too. So I had it on BTC, so I was like, oh, shit, are we still there? But look how far it's came down. It's came down from $4.5 down to 0. Okay, so it's not a SHIB coin. It's about 3 cents. And I apologize, guys. I had the graph here set on BTC, and it was kind of throwing stuff off. I need to make sure I check that before I come on here. But what did you guys get in on this coin? Yeah, February. Did you get in on it on the way up? Just curious. I mean, not a bad thing because you're now sitting much higher, but it looks like it took its initial major jump back in February, and then it kind of edged down a little bit. And I feel like we had some momentum. People were coming in here, and I want to say it was around this time, when we took this initial climb, which we've seen a lot of people come in these communities, guys, as the climb happens. Not necessarily a bad thing, depending on when you guys are getting in, but we kind of had the same thing happen with Bitcoin Cash as well. As it climbed to 500, we got a lot of people coming in, and then when it went from 330 up to 700, we had a lot of people coming in. But I'm just curious, like, what is the specific thing for Jasmy? It looks like from what I read on their website, and honestly, like, take these with a grain of salt. We really only care about the price. So if the price is doing good for your wallet, like, that's badass. I mean, they have a physical location. It seems like in Japan, here's all their their team members and whatnot. We see a lot of websites that are fancy like this, and I want you guys to be clear. I'm not dogging the coin. I don't want you guys to think I'm kicking the coin down. I'm just saying, just throwing it out there. When I see a website with a bunch of founders, I'm like, oh shit. Well, why do we have founders? And isn't this stuff supposed to be decentralized? So again, I don't want you to take it the wrong way, Kenan. I'm happy you're making profits. I wish I was making profits today too. We're pretty much the same prices. Crypto prices are pretty much the same as they were last month. Okay, that's kind of where the prices are at the moment. They're not up, they're not down. They're some people sent me Bitcoin Cash, guys. Bitcoin Cash. The QR code's in the top corner. And how I know, the reason I bring that up is because you guys can always send me Bitcoin Cash right there. You just take your wallet, you just scan my QR code, and you send me. You hit the all button. That way, it transfers all your coins to my wallet, and then you reach out for support, and I'm gone. I'm in fucking Singapore. I'm in fucking. I'm gone with your coins. So that's how you do it. But no, I'm just joking around. But if you guys do want to send me, Bitcoin Cash, I do get the. You definitely love it. But the reason I bring that up about the coin prices being the exact same spot as last month is because a community member last month sent me. I mean, it hasn't been exactly a month, but sent me some Bitcoin Cash. So shout outs to whoever sent me 0.000572 BCH. And as you see there on the screen, I don't know if you guys can see that. Never really reads the screen very well, but it was 27 cents then, and it's 27 cents now. That's of May 3rd. So obviously, not exactly a month, but you guys get the point. We've been kind of running sideways on a lot of coins. In today's Jasmy pump might be an indication that things are going to move higher soon in the crypto market. Because why? Because a lot of times, guys, more than not, we see these coins like these ERC20 tokens that are kind of popular in the moment, which I'm going to be honest, guys, I don't even remember Jasmy coin last bull run, but a lot of people have been talking about this coin back in February as it climbed up and after it fell from basically $4.50. So, I mean, if you bought back at the last, back at $4.50, yeah, you got a long way to go. But, people in the chat like Kanend are saying, fuck, I went in and bought this coin in February at, let's see where it was at. And you guys are now profiting pretty good. You guys are now profiting pretty good because, I mean, you guys were telling me to buy it. You guys bought it at, a fifth or a half of a penny, and now it went to 2 pennies. I mean, fuck, guys, you guys are up 300%, right? You guys are up 300%. So, I'd love to get on one of these coins. I feel like I've only got in, I try to stay away from ERC20 tokens, guys, but I guess I got to be a little more adaptive to getting in on coins that might have, some of these pumping properties. Like if people are talking about them a lot and they're on a lot of exchanges, I guess I should keep more of an open mind about this stuff. Hey, William, what's good? Dogecoin? I don't know. Is Dogecoin going up? Jasmy just hit 20% up, guys, while we're on this channel. So hopefully, people from the Jasmy community can come down and give me an idea of what the hell is going on over there. Since, I'm not on Twitter, I'm not on some of these places, but nonetheless, the price back, Mr. Fool. What's good? What's good? We got Alan in the house. I don't know if he's here. I know I've been kind of coming on kind of sporadically. I'd like to get some type of schedule going here soon, but with the way that everything is, guys, we're just trying to get on here as frequent as much as we can. I'd love to be here all the time, but It's not really the case right this second. So let's look at prices here. It looks like ordinals up at about 43 US dollars. Look at these meme tokens, guys. Look at the meme tokens coming back here. So we got this rats token, and again, I don't know a lot about these coins. It doesn't look like Dogecoin's up today. I don't know if you were talking about Doge there, William, but you know, is it going to go 10x? Probably, yeah. You know, probably it will. I mean, it went to 75 cents from a third of a penny back in 2021. So I would say like a dollar, maybe, you know, 10x from here is only $1.50. So can Doge do it? Probably so. I would say at this point, I'm convinced that Doge is capable of a lot more than people think it is. As long as the holders hold and you know, people come in. So see what's going on Coin Market Cap. Guys, drop into the comments if you're here. You know, Doug, I'm gonna be honest with you. Let me just, you know, I don't like to fill you guys with a bunch of BS. I'm not in any meme tokens right now. The positions I've acquired over the last 7 years, and I've been, you know, a little bit less, you know, into getting into new coins. I don't know if that's the same stance I'll take, Doug, in the future, because, you know, I'm getting tired of missing out. All right, I'm getting tired of missing out here, and you guys are making all the gains, and I'm sitting here like a jabroni, scratching my head, going, "What did I miss? You know, where did I go wrong? You know, what did I do wrong here to miss what everybody else is profiting on?" And a lot of times, guys, that's not the case. A lot of times it's just marketing campaigns from the development team, especially on these memes, you know, that are pushing these memes that, you know, it's just fake. It's fake hype. But, you know, when people are coming into the chat on a regular basis, like you said, and I would say that there's really only been 2 coins that, you know, on this channel we've reached an audience for, and that has been Caspa and Jasmy. And if you guys have been here, I think that you guys would agree. If you guys could think of any other ones, there's been, you know, 1 or 2 other coins, but it's just people coming in, obviously shilling, because they'll come in and say, I think it was Gari. We always get somebody in here telling it, oh, go buy Gari this, Gari that. And we pulled up the charts on it. It's been kind of irrelevant. But you guys told me last year, you know, look into Caspa. It's got mining. You know, look, it's really going to take off. And sure enough, it did. And then Jasmy was kind of the same thing. You guys came into the chat. You guys were talking to me back in February, talking it up. And I was kind of like, oh, it's just an ERC20 token, you know. Look how much it's fallen from $4.50, and now we're up 300% since February. So, you know, I'm getting a little tired of missing out. I'm getting a little bit, you know, looking at myself, going, dude, what are you doing? You know, your members are coming here telling you what you're buying. Alan, what's good, my guy? I was waiting on you to get in here, guys. We got Alan in the house. We got Doug, Mr. Fool. We got William Ganari, and I don't know, William, was it you talking about Gari, or maybe I'm just reading your last name? People think it's the Japanese Bitcoin. I bought it because some management looks legit, some ex-Sony is ex. Yeah, I mean, guys, we've seen, you know, I'm not going to say it's a bad coin. I'm not going to say any coin's a bad coin. You guys know, you know, I've talked myself into a corner a lot of times when I start talking about Solana in a negative way and, you know, saying, oh, it's an ERC20 token, you know, stay away from it. It's not going to do much. And then right in my face, it goes up fucking 20x. I mean, it's like, guys, I got to come to the realization, you know, some of these ERC20 tokens, you know, some people are wanting these tokens more than Ethereum. You know, they're going into them from Ethereum. And look at Binance Coin. It's an Ethereum token as well. Look at it. It's been probably one of the best performing coins. And I watched it all the way from fucking $1, you know. And guys, I swear to you, you know, a lot of people will come on the internet and say, oh, well, you know, I shoulda, coulda, woulda done this. But no, like I was looking at this coin, guys, at $1, and I knew it was going to go somewhere. But I had no idea it was going to go up to where it's gone. And it's just absolutely insane, because a lot of times, you know, I'm trying to give you guys the best, way of looking at this stuff so you don't get wrecked. But at the same time, a lot of times my financial goals and my financial, you know, the financial aspect of this stuff does a whole different thing. Okay. And that's something, that's why I tell you guys, I can't give you financial advice. I can't even give myself financial advice. You know what I mean? Anywho, kind of jump back in here to Coin Market Cap. See what's going on their spread of coins. Looks like the crypto market's hitting about 2.54 trillion. Can we get back up to 2.73, 2.8? I think that's where we topped out with BTC hitting about, I don't know, 72,000, 71,000, somewhere around there. So I don't know if we can creep back up there. It looks like we don't have long to go on BTC, which makes me wonder, where the hell is the missing market cap, and is it in the altcoins very soon? Is it coming to the altcoins very soon? And I don't know. I'd love to tell you guys, this is the date, this is what's going to happen. But look, Jasmy coin is up 50% for the last week. All right, so you guys are having a good old time over there in the Jasmy community. Is there anything going on? Obviously I tried to kind of look it up, but I couldn't really find much stuff going on with it in terms of like not being on some of these social media sites where pretty much all the news is. But let's give it a quick little peek here. Let me just see what's going on with it. See if we're pulling up any news. Let's see if there's any hype going around it. And usually a lot of times we see the hype come in after. We see the news articles written after the hype. It'll go up 200-300%. And then a day later, we'll get the reason why. So it's not really, helpful for us to. So see, I don't know enough about Jasmy coin, guys, and I need to start looking into it. Was it a airdrop? It looks like some stuff here on an airdrop. Was Jasmy coin? Did they do the initial drop from an airdrop? But not a lot of news, guys, because all these coin sites I know. And they're just AI generated articles based on like stuff like the trading volume and stuff. So it's really not really a good indicator of. It's not a good indicator of why the coin is up. You know what I mean? It's not a. I try to give you guys the reason why, but as we find a lot of times there's no reason why. But nonetheless, guys, it's up 50% up. Ordi creeping up a little bit too. Let's pull up Ordi on WorldCoin Index. See what's going on with Ordi. I also want to pull up. Actually, before we do that, guys, let's look at Jasmy on the Bitcoin graph. Let's see if it's looking any different here. Almost the same, guys. See, this is what this can be a really good thing, guys, or a really bad thing. And let me just slow my roll before you guys get all pissy. The reason I say it could be a good or bad thing is because a lot of times when I've noticed in the past, when I switch this graph from USD to Bitcoin and the graph looks exactly the same, this thing I think is going to go higher, guys, all right? And I'm not telling you to go run in and buy it, all right? I'm just saying from my personal experience, when I start seeing graphs mimic the BTC graph as well as the dollar graph, in the past, I've seen the coins go higher. I'm not saying like it's going to for sure happen. I don't even know how many people are actually talking about this coin now that it's gone up, right? We see a lot of people come in after it goes up and then all of a sudden they want to rush into it. So again, just a warning. I told you guys not to buy it. I told you guys to do your own thing, but I'm just telling you guys, a lot of times when we start seeing these graphs mimic the same graph on BTC and dollars, like, gosh darn, man, we see these coins go higher. That's all I'm going to say. We do see them go higher. So updates are welcome, guys. Feel free to drop it in the comments if you guys are reading why, the reason why it's up 30% today, because that is a significant jump on a day where the market's kind of quiet, especially considering the jump is not only on BTC, it's on BTC and dollars, and those graphs almost look exactly the same. See, I've started drinking coffee again, guys, when I do that annoying little slurp thing with my tongue. All right, so let's jump into a little bit of news stuff, guys. Oh, I woke up this morning and my plan was obviously to do the stream in the morning time, but first thing I do when I wake up, guys, I always try to figure out what's going on with crypto. Obviously, first thing I do, go to the prices. Second thing I do, go to the news, see if there's anything worth talking about. And you guys know I'm always talking about the Winklevoss twins being really good guys for crypto. There's a lot of people that aren't really good guys for crypto, but for the case of the Winklevoss twins, guys, I've told you so. I've told you these guys are good people for crypto. And let me tell you why. They are recovering 230. And I didn't really understand this article because the way I read it, it seemed like they had recovered more than what was lost. But they were also talking about how if you had one Bitcoin in the lending platform, you get now one Bitcoin back. Doesn't that sound like 100% recovered? But I think what they mean by that is, and I read the article, but I read it twice, and I'm like, what the fuck? Where are they getting these percentages? But what I think they're saying here by anyways, guys, you guys know they had the lending platform. They were affiliated, I think it was either Celsius, but they were affiliated with some type of lending thing back when crypto crashed back in, I don't know, 2022, I think it's been at this point where they got in trouble for this. It might have been, yeah, I think it was 2022. So basically, guys, I think what they mean by this is they were not only able to recover the total amount that customers had lent to Gemini, to take part in this lending. They had this crypto lending thing going on. I believe it was with Celsius. I mean, drop it in the comments if I'm wrong on that. But, FYI, guys, Celsius token was up over 120%, I think 2 days ago at this point. So let's look at the timelines. I know I'm talking a bit random here, but let's try to focus on the timelines. If it was Celsius, let's take a mental note about it. That way we kind of know what's going on. So basically, but what I think they meant by that is people were able to earn these rewards for locking up tokens or lending out crypto, and they were also able to recover their entire initial amount. I think that's what they meant by they were able to secure 232% recovery for customers who participated in the lending program. So I think that's how I interpret it, guys. So drop it in the comments if you if you interpret it a different way, but the percentages weren't really adding up. Like I guess the people already got the rewards and then they lost their initial. So now they were able to recover basically all the amounts. So people got their initial investment back, which they're supposed to start paying out within the next 12 months. You should get, if you guys were in this. This is around the time Voyager, Celsius, and all these lending, all these crypto companies were going belly up. And I think it's all because they were, intertwined with FTX. And, a lot of them had exposure to FTX, FTT token, Terra Luna when this whole thing collapsed in 2022. The Winklevoss twins have managed, and their creditors, they're managing to make everybody whole, which is a really good thing for crypto because it does show the Winklevoss twins once again doing the right thing, guys. And that's the type of people we want in crypto, is people that are going to do the right thing, because a lot of times we have a lot of people that don't, and that's just kind of what we're finding out. Even people that I thought were good in crypto, they're getting fucking arrested and shit, this, that, and the other. So, who knows where their head's really at, who knows where their heart's really at. And that's what we got to be mindful. We want to be following. And that's why I always tell you guys, whenever I buy crypto, for the last 3 years, I've been buying, I buy a little bit from Robinhood, but for the most part, all my crypto purchases have been through Gemini because I really like the Winklevoss twins. And honestly, this just validates what I already thought, which is great because I get reassured that at least my way of thinking is in line with the people that are in the space that I want to be, exposed to. So, this is just one more reminder, guys. The Winklevoss twins they look like good peeps. They're once again making everybody whole, and they they didn't mean. Sometimes bad things happen, and it wasn't the intention, but it's how well somebody fixes the problem that occurred. Look at Do Kwon. He fucking went on the run and then said, "I'm not running from anyone." Well, you guys you're not running from anyone. Why the fuck can nobody find you? And that's kind of the thing here, guys. Is if something goes wrong, like this lending platform through Gemini, aka the Winklevoss twins, and they took off to God knows where they went, then obviously they're running from something. They did something wrong because they're running. Because if you're running, by definition, you did something wrong or you wouldn't be running. And that's what happened with Do Kwon. That whole thing where he's like, "Oh, I'm not hiding, you guys. I never did anything wrong." But it's like, okay, guy, well, you have fake IDs, fake passports, and nobody can fucking find you. So you obviously did something wrong, or you wouldn't be running. So that's kind of my point is the Winklevoss twins, they got caught up in this thing. And like I said, you guys remember if it was Celsius or not? I don't remember what they were involved in, but take a look at Celsius token because it was up the other day. And I think that was because they burnt coins last month based on their bankruptcy, guys. Well, how do you spell Celsius? What am I doing? I'm spelling Celsius wrong, guys. You can go back to first grade and learn how to spell. So let's take a peek here, guys. Yeah, there you go. It's up 800%, guys, in the last fucking month. Can you believe it? 800%, 600% in the last month. So, like, I don't know who is actually profiting from these coins, guys. If there is anybody profiting, I don't know if the jumps are directly correlated to like some type of other analytical data point that we're not able to interpret. But it seems a bit strange that like a company can just burn tokens and all of a sudden the value goes up. It's like, how does that affect the bag horse? Have you guys drop it in the comments right now and let me know if you guys have been holding Celsius token in the more recent times? What happened to your balance? Did they do something with the contract where this is kind of the stuff I don't like about crypto, guys, is because I'm not saying it's particularly the case here with Celsius, but we saw this with fucking Hex, Richard Hart's coin. It's like if you burn tokens and nobody can move the tokens, you're artificially misleading people looking at going into these positions because the graph is misleading in the terms in the sense of it looks like it's up, but in reality it's not. It's just the same tokens. It's just like a reverse stock split or a stock split. The values don't really change. It's just interpreted different from the person who's the front end user looking at the actual graph, you know? Yeah, Gemini. Yeah, you're right. And now, you know, thanks, Josh. You know, and it's coming back to my memory now. Yeah, you're right. In Gemini, I don't think failed. I think they had a warning letter or something sent by the SEC saying that the way their lending was set up was not legal, or you know, it was against the terms and conditions set forth by you know, the SEC in terms of how they could do this. Because I think some of the APRs or APYs on some of these tokens were pretty solid on Gemini for a while. I think even tokens like I think it was Zcash and Bitcoin Cash, they had decent yields. I mean, they weren't crazy, but they were pretty good. So yeah, Josh, you're right. Thanks for the correction there. I don't think they were involved, but didn't they have exposure to something? I don't remember what the Gemini crypto exchange. I thought they had exposure to some of these lending platforms. Does that not the case? Josh, drop it in there because you sound pretty confident on that. So I'm going to take your word for it. That seems like does seem pretty accurate. My memory's a bit fuzzy on the actual thing that played out, but I do remember something happening with that. So maybe you could confirm us on that, Josh. Guys, go ahead and let us know here what you think about the channel. If you got something here you want me to look at, we are taking kind of just open dialogue today. You know, kind of breaking down some of the stuff that's trending right now on the internet. No goal in mind really here on the channel other than just following the prices and trying to figure out why. I mean, that's kind of the main thing here. Trying to validate where our current positions are, and you know, that kind of stuff never gets old. So that's why we keep going after it. All right, let's take a peek here. I saw some stuff here. What was I looking at here earlier? Okay, Do Kwon. Anybody following this Do Kwon stuff? Does anybody really care? I don't know if anybody even really cares about this stuff. Here's something that was pretty cool. I read. It looks like Singapore's bank is apparently holds over 650 million of ETH. Okay, a whopping 173,700. And I don't remember exactly how much it takes. I think it was 132 ETH to run a full validator node. Let's check it out. Let's see what they could do if they wanted to. Let's see how we might see world superpowers, guys, pile into ETH, and that might be what's already happening, and that might be why we're seeing a lot of these news articles come out. You know, I'd like to see how I'm curious to how much Russia holds, you know. So if we divide that by 132, that means they could run about 1,316 validator nodes if they wanted to. Apparently, this DBS bank is holding 173,000 worth of ETH. You divide it by 132, which is how many Ethereum you have to run a validator node. And I think the price of Ethereum is around 3,700 US. So, god damn, dude. Price of ETH has just exploded, guys. Fuck, man. I should have never sold my fucking ETH. I knew that was just stupid. Don't follow my advice. Stay away from my fucking advice. Like, goddamn, that's fucking almost $500,000 to run a validator node on Ethereum now. People are talking about it going to fucking 14K. How much would that be? I don't know if you guys read the articles today. Some people are speculating. I mean, it's just this typical gibberish speculation from these random people. Nobody knows who they are. But if that was the case, let's just say 14,000 times 132, that would be almost $2 million US to run a validator node. It's a lot of fucking money, guys. That's a lot of fucking money. So, I don't know. Apparently, that's only 1.14%. Whoa. That's a lot of money, guys. That's a lot of money. Let's check out the market cap of ETH. We don't do a lot of updates. So, guys, I got a video coming out here. I'm going to drop it here. You know, maybe I'll just drop it right now while we're online here. Let's just do that for you. That way, if you guys are getting bored of the stream, you guys can just check the video out right now. Ethereum Classic's going through a reduction, guys. I don't know if you guys know. Ethereum Classic is going through a reduction today in about 7 hours, where the block reward is going to be dropped down to about 2.0... what was it? 2.04, I think, from 2.52. So what is that, 20%? Let's see here. Let's go ahead and drop this video. If you guys are bored with the stream, hopefully this will be less boring, but it doesn't look like there's many people talking about Ethereum Classic right this second, just because, why would they? Nobody ever does. So, which is just so bizarre because it's one of the best performing coins ever. So, it's just one of those things that I don't understand. I would love to get feedback from you guys on why nobody's talking about it, but you know how crypto goes, guys. A lot of times they are not talking about the stuff that matters. They are worried about something else, which is, not what we're worried about on the channel. We're worried about stuff that actually looks like I'm not going to be able to drop this video while I'm doing the live stream. But I do have a video that I got coming out based on this Ethereum Classic reduction that's taken place. And I think we did it, video, was it last year? Was it every year they do the reduction? Time is moving fast, guys, on the channel. Time is moving really fast. Let me just go in here and see what you guys are saying. I have not looked into ETHgate. I have not. I have not looked into that. I don't know much about it. I watched a channel that was talking about ETHgate for a while, and I was just like, totally went over my head. So I kind of just, not really. It looks like I can drop the video. We'll go ahead and drop that video for you right now. So let's move back here to prices here, guys. Feel free to drop it in the channel, guys. We are taking open dialogue today on cryptocurrency theory on the channel. We love getting your feedback because we actually get topics to expand on, and it actually makes me start thinking about stuff. So feel free to drop it in the channel, drop it in the comments if you have a specific thing, or if you disagree with something I'm saying, feel free to open up dialogue or, bounce arguments off one another. That's kind of why we do the live streams. It's more catered to that type of vibe. So just feel free, guys. We're always open to your comments, your concerns, that kind of thing. It does give us it makes us think a bit, right? I don't like to claim that I know it all, guys, because I know very little. A lot of you guys in the channel probably know more than I do. So I'm always trying to get my my knowledge base up here. See what's going on here. Looks like Uniswap's up 20%. Yeah, some gains coming in, guys, this week. Not any of the coins that I'm too much holding. Like I said, we're kind of just running kind of flat sideways this entire week, and that's not. We saw Chainlink. There was something about Chainlink. Some company was doing something, so we saw a little pump out of that. We saw some of these dog meme coins kind of start pumping a bit. Other than that, though, not too much. What the hell is this? GameStop? Holy shit. Look at this shit, guys. Somebody created a damn GameStop token based on that crap that happened with GameStop stock the other week. I don't know if you guys saw it. I think it was a short squeeze or something, but it jumped up like 100% and came right back down. So I guess somebody took advantage of the name, created a token, put it on Uniswap, Mexi, and OpenOcean. Mexi and Uniswap, basically, which are the two. Let me tell you something, guys, here. If you're ever wondering whether or not a coin is a scam, and if it's only on Uniswap and Mexi, the answer for that every single time is the same. Yes, it sure is. Because every time I've seen it countless times in the last year. Anytime a coin is on Uniswap and Mexi, and those are the two dominant volume players, which 91% is on Mexi, guaranteed a scam. Guaranteed. I would say, like, at this point, I'm convinced it is absolutely fucking guaranteed. So, just FYI, if it's on those two exchanges and nowhere else, stay the hell away. You know, let's just stay away from that kind of crap, especially here on the channel, because we don't want to get sucked into a scam. And I would just not even use Mexi. I would not even use, Uniswap's a great decentralized exchange, guys. I'm just saying that, like, I'm staying away from shit that's very obvious scam. I don't use MetaMask wallet because there's so many fucking scams on there. I don't try to get on Telegram because there's a lot of scams on there. I don't use Mexi, I don't use HitBTC, and I don't use Uniswap because from my experience, we've seen too much crap go wrong. You know what I mean? All right, Doug, thanks for the comment, throwing that in there. I think these meme coins will run stupid when the college kids, high scores, is already summer break. Isn't that what happened last cycle? Actually, yeah, I guess you're right. I mean, that's about the time last year when we saw Pepe and what was the other one? Winnie the Pooh. It was like Winnie the Pooh. Some of these meme tokens kind of came out of nowhere. I know Pepe was one. Wojak token. Let's take a peek at some of these. I know Pepe kind of went its own direction. I feel like Pepe kind of might be like a meme worth holding. If I'm not big on the memes, but yeah, I mean, you might be right there, Doug, because shit. Look at this shit. Doug. What are you doing here on this channel? You're 400% up if you're holding. God damn, dude. Do I miss every fucking pump and dump there is? I mean, I'd like to be on at least one side of the pump and dump. Look at this shit, guys. Look at this shit. Look at this shit we're looking at here, guys, on the channel. Look at Wojak. This was about this time last year. So I guess what Doug was just saying was, now that college is out, you get a group of people, young, I don't want to use the word uneducated because these people might be smarter than me, but in the crypto sense, they're not very educated, so they pile into these memes. Last year, we saw Wojak and Pepe barrel up out of nowhere. Some people made money, some people lost it all. That was this pump, and that was that dump. But look at this shit, guys. Haven't been hearing much about Wojak token. No, we made a couple Wojak cartoons that are catered to kind of a crypto dark humor audience, if you guys have checked those out. But look at this shit. If you guys bought this coin, like, what the hell are we doing here? 20x, guys. We're up 20x. Look at this. 0.00009 up to 0.0018. I don't know, guys. Is that fucking 20x or what? Am I missing the zeros? Fuck, man. I think it's actually more. What is going on here? 0.00. Sorry, guys. When there's a lot of zeros, I lose my eyesight. It just goes blurry. 1, 2, 3 zeros. Yeah, guys, this is fucking crazy. Like, what the fuck is going on? 3. Yeah, this is weird. This is a little strange. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you guys. I don't want to tell you guys to buy memes because then when they go down, I feel bad. But fuck, man. Look at this. Look at fucking Wojak. 0.0005 up to 0.00, we'll say 12, 0.0012. So, god damn, man. Yeah, I can't advise on meme coins, guys. You guys are on your own on that. Because it's just too fucking risky for me to say, yeah. I mean, look at this Myro coin. People are buying this, and it fizzled out. It's been kind of wobbly kind of recently. Not to say that that's really much of an indication of anything, but let's take a peek at it. I would say here's my stance on meme coins. If you guys are going to go into them, wait till they fucking crash, then go into them, because that's what that's what we're looking at. But guys, just because they crash and they go back up, if they crash again, just realize that that other crash might be indefinite and stretched out because for the most part, these meme tokens, other than Doge, okay, other than Doge, Doge is a mineable coin protected by Litecoin mining, believe it or not. It is a fork of Litecoin, and it's got a lot of stuff other than just printing money out of thin air. So, you know, let me just make sure of something here real quick. Yeah, fork of Litecoin. I just sometimes think for some reason think it's a fork of Dash. I don't know why I think that, but um, that's badass, Venom. Yeah, you fuck man, you guys are. I love to see you guys and girls make money. You know, if you guys are making dollars, like in this rancid inflation world we're living in, I love for you guys to make as much dollars as you can. You know, if I missed out on a token, that's fine. If you guys are making money off of it, that's badass because I want to, you know, I want to cater to the people that are making money in crypto. That's why I don't, you know, go out of my way and say, hey, you know, get in on this meme coin right this second because a lot of times that won't work out. That's why I kind of take a step back and say, whoa, 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 let's talk about the fundamentals, and then you guys can make your own judgment on whether or not, you know, it's a good coin or not. All right, let's take some Q&A. Drop it in the comments, guys, if you got any questions. We're going to look at some of the comments here as they come in. Doug said he's liking a few memes. Myro, Solana, Wojak hit a big bag on Turbo. Yeah, Turbo, a lot of people have been talking about that recently. I don't feel like you're the only person talking about that token. Yeah, 10% is a solid amount for memes. Yeah, I mean, that's what I need to do, guys, honestly. Like, I need to... Let's see this. Say this the right way. Moving on into the future, guys, on this channel, right? Moving on into the future, not where we're at right this second, but from this day forward, I am going to play into some of these coins that you guys are talking about on the channel because I'm tired of fucking missing out. And honestly, like that's a good percentage because honestly, Doug, if all your meme coins go to shit, you're mitigating you're hedging a lot of your risk by only allocating 10% of your portfolio to memes. But if those memes go up 10x, well fuck, dude. Your meme bag is as big as your fucking crypto bag. You see what I mean? So in Doug's case, he's saying he allocates 10% to memes. So the reason he's done that, I would assume, Doug, not trying to speak for you, but what you're saying is the reason that you're in 10% of these memes is because if you get a major pump in those meme tokens, you can capture the gains, but you're also mitigating a lot of risk by hedging your bets by only going in with 10%. Because I'm sure, Doug, like you'd love for that 10% to go 10x. You'd love to have a fucking massive meme bag, but if it doesn't and it goes to zero, you've only lost 10% of your portfolio. You haven't lost all of it. A lot of times, guys, when I was getting into crypto back in 2017, I went into some coins and some tokens that turned out to be scams. And had I just held my BTC or just held my Ethereum, you know, I would have hundreds and thousands of dollars of, you know, BTC holdings or Ethereum tokens. But I was that naive, stupid investor going all in to something that was bad. So it's just better to stretch out your investments in different areas based on risk factors. Like with memes, they're high risk, but we've seen with Wojak token and Pepe and some of these other ones in Myro that people are making mad money on them based on some of these heights, like based on just a short-term hold. And if you're able to do that and you're able to, you know, allocate a small of your amount of your portfolio to those tokens, you can get some sizable gains, and it's happening. You know, Doug's talking about it right now. He's saying, "Fuck, I got 10% of my, you know, my bag in memes. If they go to the moon, I'm making money. If it goes to fucking zero, I'm only out 10% of my portfolio, which sucks a lot, but it's better than losing everything, guys. That's what I'm saying. So, just a quick reminder, guys. I want to throw it in there. Make sure wherever you're holding your tokens, and we're gonna get back to this as the crypto market grows. make sure that every single one of your coins, every single one of your tokens is in a non-custodial wallet. Do not be leaving your tokens, whether it's a meme token, whether it's an NFT, whether it's any kind of form of cryptocurrency or any kind of value. Do not be leaving these things on an exchange. And I know it's a bit redundant after the FTX collapse, after the Mt. Gox collapse, but we're going to see it all happen over again, that at some point in time, people are going to be leaving a lot of their coins or their entire portfolios somewhere they shouldn't be, whether that's a DEX. Don't leave it anywhere. Leave it in your own. I like the Exodus wallet, guys. You know, I told you guys I love the Exodus wallet. I think it's one of the best wallet interfaces out there. You know, the Exodus wallet is just a phenomenal wallet. It's extremely secure. You're not going to lose your funds. You're going to protect your money. And it's just a reminder, guys. I know, you know, for some people in the chat, obviously you guys are, you know, keeping your money in a non-custodial wallet, and you're even taking extra precautions and putting it, you know, having a Trezor, or, you know, some of these other things. But just please, 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 do not leave your coins on an exchange. You know, do not leave it on a marketplace. Do not leave it in an app that you can see on your phone, but is not a decentralized. Make sure you have the fucking private keys and the seed phrase, both of them. Print out the private keys. Don't store it in a, you know, an email or anything like that. Have the private keys. Have the seed phrase in your head. I got my 2 wallets, guys. I know the seed phrase in my head. I can spit the 12 words out right now. I know them. I know the 12 words. I can go anywhere in the world. I can, anywhere with an internet connection, I can download any wallet. It doesn't even have to be an Exodus wallet. I can plug that seed phrase in and boom, I got crypto. I also hold the private keys. Remember we had that thing on Exodus a couple months ago where fucking the BSV node wasn't syncing up on Exodus, so you had no access to your BSV. I had the private keys, so all I did was go to the Electrum wallet, plug in my private keys, and boom, I have access to spend, you know, send my BSV anywhere in the world, guys. So I know it's a bit redundant, but we have to be redundant on certain topics. That way, the people that are watching this channel are not going to lose their funds. You might, the values of your coins and tokens might go down, right? The crypto is very volatile. It goes up and down. You might be up one day and the next day you're down fucking 50%, but you still have your tokens, guys. After all this shit we've seen with FTX, all this shit we've seen, I mean, guys, Mt. Gox people are just now getting repaid. Does that not show you the amount of how fucked you can be if you leave your money on an exchange? So, Hero Tamani, what's good? Harry, what's good? Yeah, I saw Zcash. Let's talk about Zcash, actually, because I did see Zcash. It looked like it was creeping up on the yearly graph the other day. It looked like it was a coin that was creeping up on the yearly graph. Let me open this window here, guys. Let me sit here. Got the ocean breeze coming in here. But had the window shut to give me a little bit better sound here, but it's getting hot as fuck. Yeah, so Zcash, yeah, that's what we were looking at. Let's pull up Zcash, guys. I did see it start moving the other day. That the rest of the market was not moving, and Zcash looked like it was starting to move on the yearly charts. So let's take a peek at it here. See what you guys think about it. So move here. To load up here. And guys, feel free to drop it in the comments section. Feel free to, you know, throw it in there. Obviously, guys, you guys are looking at coins that are not overpriced, you know, that are potentially in buy zones. You know, I can't guarantee anything, but Zcash has been something I've been talking to you guys for a while. For one, look at the chart. You know, it's in between 20 and 35 bucks for the last year. And like I said, we're going to look back at this coin, guys. I don't know when it's going to be, but we're going to look back at this coin at some point, and based on the tokenomics, based on the fact that there's only 21 million Zcash, it's mineable. It's, you know, it's got a lot of stuff, you know, in terms of the community-driven stuff, but in terms of the actual fundamentals, it's got the qualities that is going to push higher at some point. Once we get a bull run in guaranteed effect, you're going to see Zcash go up. Now, I can't tell you guys how far or how much, but I can tell you if you guys buy Zcash right now, it would have to go 600% up for me guys just to be even on my purchase, to give you guys an idea how bullish I am despite its current position. All right, just to give you guys an idea. I'd be transparent with you guys. I mean, I bought Zcash too high. I bought Zcash way too high, and you know, I mean, fuck. Vitalik and Zuku, which you guys know Vitalik, Vitalik Buterin and Zuku, forget his name. I always forget his name. Zuku. They did a discussion, I think about 3 months back, 3 or 4 months back. And obviously, guys, the discussion wasn't all Zcash, but I've noticed that Zcash does take kind of a seniority of conversation in comparison to other coins within the close-knit OG crypto people. I mean, Vitalik, obviously, guy is a creator of fucking Ethereum. Zuku, main dude at fucking CEO at fucking Zero Coin. So we're talking real crypto people, guys. We're not talking about people like me on YouTube and stuff like that. We're talking about legitimate blockchain engineers that have built out some of the best cryptocurrencies we know today, are still having conversations in retrospect to what Zcash can provide for the world in terms of its use cases, right? It's what we've seen. I mean, that's just what we've been seeing on the internet. Zuku could be Satoshi. Hey, it's a possibility. You know, Satoshi could be Zuku, Vitalik, Roger Ver, and a handful of other people. We don't know. You know, nobody knows other than Satoshi or that group of people that could be Satoshi, men, women, or a group of people. So drop it in the chat, guys. Let me know. Venom S starting to pump again. Yeah. Yeah, it is going up. You know, not going to lie. That's why we're doing it, because you guys were talking about this coin, and you know, I'm not mad I missed out or anything like that. Just fuck, man. I got to be a little bit more open to getting in some new positions as time goes by. Monero creeping up too. Shout out to Smooth Operator. So I wanted to pull up Monero because I saw on the yearly chart it was looking pretty darn good. Like, here was the Binance delisting on Monero, and like the market isn't really, it's not really got the bullish factor going on for it right now. Obviously, it's not, you know, I don't feel like the majority of the world is talking about crypto at the current moment, but even though things aren't moving in the bullish direction, Monero seems to be going up, and it seems to be taking this separate jump that the rest of the market is kind of hanging out on, right? We're running kind of sideways on a lot of coins. I just told you, I looked at the person that sent me Bitcoin Cash on the 3rd of May, and it's the exact same price today. So obviously the market's moving kind of sideways in a lot of different crypto coins. But, you know, Monero on its way up, it looks like. I mean, obviously we could, you know, look at this tomorrow and it'd be totally different. But in the current moment, it looks like it's going for something, you know. It looks like it's going for some type of northbound movement, you know. I mean, here's the Binance delisting, the dump, and here's the sideways action. And like on a day like today where nothing's really happening, Monero is up, you know. Monero is up. So guys, drop it in the comments if you got any last minute comments. Like I said, we're taking these comments in real quick here. So let me know. Drop it in the channel. I hope you are a Jasmy millionaire, Venom. I really do. And that's the thing, guys. I want to be clear. When you guys make money and girls make money, that's great. If I make money with you, even better. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to get feedback from you. That way I can progress, guys. I can't just be talking about the same fucking things. We're going to keep talking about the same fucking things, but I got to have a little bit more of an open mind. I can't just be sitting here setting my ways and setting my coins and not doing anything new. You know what I mean? I got to have some type of You always got to be doing something new, guys, and I got to be getting in on new coins. I can't just be sitting here hoping and waiting for the coins that have been around forever to go up. You know, maybe I need to take some more risks. Now, I'm not saying I'm going to diversify. Here's something I'm not going to do. Let me tell you what I'm not going to do. I'm not going to take my current coins. I'm not swapping fucking coins for any coins anymore unless it's an obvious, you know, and honestly, I still might not do that because I thought some of the moves that I made were obvious and they turned out not to be. I mean, look at my a couple months back, guys. You saw that fucking Dash purchase I did by swapping my Bitcoin Cash. What happened? Bitcoin Cash went up, Dash did nothing. Same thing with fucking Zcash. Did the same thing with Zcash. What happened? Zcash went down, Bitcoin Cash went up. So my point is, I'm not swapping old positions for new opportunities, but I will go into these new opportunity coins with new money. I'm open to doing that, but I'm not swapping coins anymore for any fucking coins. I'm done with that shit because honestly, you know, I was telling you guys, sometimes there's better times of the day to do it through Exodus Wallet. Somebody asked me about that, but it really, there's no specific real time. You just got to watch the swaps and watch the amounts and see what's kind of going on. But I'm just not swapping coins for what I think might be a better opportunity. I'm going to hang on to the coins I have. I'm going to make more money and go into new positions. That's going to be my new, kind of my new thing here on the channel that we're going to be doing. So, all right, you guys got anything else? Because I think I'm going to take off. It's been a pretty productive chat here, but I kind of feel like we kind of covered most of the topics. So shout out to the Jasmy community. You guys are fucking making money today, and that's always great to see. I love when the coins you talk about, that you guys come in here and talk about, go up. You know, and I wish I was there. I wish I was on Caspa a fucking year and a half ago when you guys told me to get in. I wish I was on Jasmy fucking back in February when you guys told me to go in. But in the future, we're going to be moving into going into new positions, guys. We'll be talking about on the channel. You know, I might just tell you guys, hey, I'm going in on this coin because you guys told me to, because obviously you guys know something I don't. So. All right, guys, we'll catch you guys later. We'll expect to talk soon, all right? Appreciate you guys coming down to the channel. I appreciate everybody, you know, interacting in the channel and throwing and opening up dialogue and that kind of thing. All right, we'll catch you guys and girls soon. Take care.